Morning, guys. It is May 10th, and Chambers is encouraging us today to take the initiative based on 2 Peter 1:5, and it's add to your faith virtue, and he is instructing them to add something. And Chambers takes that as an opportunity to highlight what God gives and what God does in us and what we need to do. And I could read the whole thing. It's all really good. So if you guys haven't read it yet, make sure you read the whole thing. He says we are in danger of forgetting that we cannot do what God does, and that God will not do what we can do. And so then the question is, what does he do and what are we supposed to do? We cannot save ourselves or sanctify ourselves. God does that. But God will not give us good habits. He will not give us character. He will not make us walk aright. We have to do all that ourselves. We have to work out the salvation God has worked in. And so I was talking to somebody the other day about good eating habits, and I said, and you really have to get into the mindset, and I'm always preaching to myself, by the way, in case you guys ever wonder, was he lecturing me? No, I'm lecturing me. I'm lecturing me, and you guys just to get you get to when it's applicable and when it's relevant to you, you get to listen in. But good eating habits is that one small thing, is every small bite, every small meal, every small thing contributes to the whole. And when we forget that and we think, oh well, there's just this little thing, they're all part of the whole. And so when we start to tackle the small things, the little things, the good habits, and the character's an umbrella, really, that's made up of all the things that we weave into it. And so just like eating habits, our health is made up of all the teeny tiny small decisions. There's this expression about bites or about a fork with eating habits. But anyway, you get the point with habits and what the things that we are supposed to do that develop character. He says here, beware the tendency of asking the way when you know it perfectly well. It's so fun. It's so human. It's so human of us to say, well, what should I do here? You even hear it. It's funny because I remember if you used to watch anything like Dr. Phil, or it was Phil Donahue when I was a kid. But what do you think I should do? And the person would be like, and exasperated a lot of times, like Judge Judy or whatever. You know what you're supposed to do. Beware of the tendency of asking the way when you know it perfectly well. Take the initiative, stop hesitating, and take the first step. What should I do to get healthy? Go walk. Go walk. Walk from here to the mailbox. Walk from here to the end of the street, and then tomorrow walk to the other end of the other street. And so we know those things. The same thing with our faith. What should I do? What should I do? And so Chambers would instruct us, do what you know to do. Take that first step. If you hesitate when God tells you to do a thing, you endanger your standing in grace. It's an interesting statement, and I don't know that when you hesitate, you endanger your standing in grace. And maybe he's not saying you endanger your salvation. He's just saying maybe you endanger your ability to be used by God in a way that's effective. I don't know exactly, in all honesty. I like what he says. The whole last paragraph is good, but he says, if when a crisis comes, we instinctively turn to God, we know that the habit has formed. We have to take the initiative where we are, not where we are not. When you participate in athletics, one of the things you try to establish is muscle memory. You want to, when I wrestled, it's really funny that at 50 years old, I only wrestled for several years when I was a teenager, but at 50 years old, if you said, shoot a double leg takedown, I could do it, because my muscles instinctively, not my muscles, but there's some part of my brain that instinctively remembers exactly the motion to go through. And what Chambers is saying here, if when crisis comes, we instinctively know, we turn to God, and we know exactly where our help comes from the Lord, then that is this muscle memory. That's things that have been practiced again and again and again and again until they are just second nature. And so the trick is, and again, lecturing myself here, the trick is to make these things second nature. Make all the things that that develop character and good habits. Make those second nature. And so today, I guess, what I'd say as an encouragement to yourself and to me as well is to find something where you know you need to establish a few good habits, and take the first step. Do something. Do something different than you did yesterday. There you go. Do that. Do something different you did yesterday to develop some kind of good habits or character, so that one day that these things come instinctively. Have a great day.